Hello, everyone. I wanted to share today, quite vulnerably, about what it looks like to transition through what we call the messy middle. And in case you haven't heard of that term before, the messy middle is when you're in a moment in life where a previous chapter of life has ended and the next chapter hasn't quite begun. So you're sort of in limbo in so many ways. It can be very challenging, right? Because you are processing a lot of emotions. You might have some grief from the ending of the previous chapter. You might have some anticipatory grief because you're still spending time with people that you know you won't be able to spend much time with in the near future. You also have some fear and some anxiety. Again, I'm talking in generalities because a lot of these, I think, are shared experiences for many of us. And so I just want to talk a little bit about how I'm moving through that moment at this stage of my own life. Hi, my name is Kalima Fergus Ayele. I am an international school leader and CEO and founder of Round Trip Ticket Home, where we support schools and school leadership teams in using design thinking tools to create cultures of connection and belonging. And one of the reasons why I admire design thinking is because it can be tailored in a way that can support change and transformation on multiple levels, whether it be within an institution or within your personal life journey. And so if you have watched some of my earlier videos, what I did was I shared the ways in which you can use design thinking in your personal life. And so now I want to give real, tangible examples of how I'm doing that in my own life. And so as I shared in one of those earlier videos, I try to think of life in multiple spheres. I think of the inner sphere as being my own personal health and well-being. And with that, that includes physical health, emotional health, spiritual, mental, really all of those levels. And so a lot of what I have to do, particularly in this messy moment transition phase, is double down on making sure that I'm taking care of myself. And the reason why is because when the external environment is a little bit unsettling or a little bit chaotic, for example, most of my things are in a suitcase